Now let's shift our focus to West Asia, where the Israeli military has approved a new framework for an expanded ground offensive in the Gaza Strip.
And this is days after the country's security cabinet called for a full capture of the enclave's largest urban center. Now, the IDF says that the campaign will continue until all hostages are freed and Hamas is dismantled. But on the ground, the situation remains dire, with Gaza's civilians paying the highest price.
The explosions were heard in Gaza's Tal al-Hawa and Zaytun areas as airstrikes intensified. Hamas called the Israeli assault a scorched earth campaign and accused Israel of deliberately targeting civilian infrastructure and erasing neighborhoods.
Now, according to Gaza Civil Defense Agency, at least 75 Palestinians were killed on Wednesday. The death toll from Israel's offensive now far exceeds 61,000, with the United Nations warning of a humanitarian collapse.
Now, 8 trucks were seen piled up at the Rafah border after being blocked by new Israeli laws and inspections. In a joint letter, over 100 NGOs, including Oxfam and Doctors Without Borders, accused Israel of weaponizing bureaucracy, citing over 60 rejected aid shipments in July alone.
Now, according to the Gaza Health Ministry, over 235 people, including more than 100 children, have died of starvation. Aid workers, however, say that the real number may be far higher. And this week, 31 Palestinian children were flown from Israel to Italy for urgent medical care as part of a humanitarian corridor coordinated by the Italian Air Force.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu continues to face criticism from both inside and outside the country. Former Deputy Chief of Staff of the IDF, Matan Vilai, has said that the Israeli Prime Minister has forgotten about the hostages in this war and needs to remember the reason why this war even began. Vilai added that the real logic behind Netanyahu's decision may not be the well-being of the hostages.
Now we are not sure what are the real considerations of the government. If it's purely the security of Israel, I'm not sure about. If it's purely the existence of the government, which means political issues, maybe this is the real story.
And amid growing uproar over his plan to expand military offensive into Gaza, Netanyahu attended a U.S. Independence Day event in Jerusalem. Along with him was U.S. Ambassador to Israel Mike Huckabee, as well as other Israeli government officials and business executives.
Meanwhile, South Sudan has denied Gaza relocation reports after Israel's Deputy Foreign Minister visited the country for talks. Now, Netanyahu had previously said that he would permit Gazans to emigrate voluntarily and that his government was talking to a number of potential host countries.
A silent protest was held in Tel Aviv to condemn the killing of Al Jazeera journalists days earlier.
I'm here to protest the intentional targeting and assassination of journalists in Gaza, which is unashamedly an attempt to conceal the truth from the rest of the world and from Israel. There are over 240 journalists killed thus far. This week we know of Anas al-Sharif and his team from Al Jazeera.